Welcome back, Officers Republic. It's your course on Police Chief APGAINS from another episode of APGAINS at night. It's just APGAINS, but it's harder to see me. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've been emotional. Maybe I cried a little bit. Did I scream? Did I yell very bad words? Yes. What am I talking about? Okay, let's start from square one. We'll build ourselves up. We'll build to the ledge, and then we will jump off the ledge. Okay, first, we have a great account. We're doing great stuff. Next logical step, farm Jabba, right? Obvious. Jabba into Inquisitors, build up Reaver Shards. The perfect strategy is being built. Then, we accidentally make a little offline, well, I guess it was online because it was on stream, but like a little side chatter and stream turns to some insults being thrown, turns to the stream decides that we're going to do this thing, and then I lose a bet, and now we're farming Rey, and it's all gone to shit, right? Okay, so obviously we're going from being really good to preparing to be even better, if you can even believe that, to taking a big step back and doing something stupid because people who may or may not be real on the internet told me to do something, and I'm a pussy, so I did it. Then, as I'm at work, I'm waiting for a meeting to start, right? Client's running a little bit late. I got a couple minutes. What do? I throw on an Arnold video. Okay, what do I see in this Arnold video? I see that Red 5 is leaked to be piloted by Galactic Legend Rey. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, APGAINS, are you a genius? Did you front run this? And the answer, unfortunately, is no. What happened was I got baited. I got edged just a little bit. I started to believe. I threw some karma out into the world, some manifestation, if you're a white woman. I think that's what they call it. And I reacted, and I was excited. It was confusing. I was worried because of the whole Malgus ship thing leading into a GL. Not great for the game. But there was a little bit inside of me that wanted this spinny lady to do great things in ships, right? Obviously. Then I get hit with the single worst piece of news that has ever come across my proverbial desk. You guys have all seen the picture, but in the SWGOH events, the images were leaked of the skin for the alleged Rey 5, as people are calling it. Rey 5 is confirmed to be an actual in-game asset. If only the woodpecker cried, the bark on the tree was a little bit softer. I got excited. My Patreon Discord, by the way, link in the description, join the Patreon, get roster reviews, offline podcast videos, and basically just message me and I message you back. It's kind of cool. But the Discord, the Patreon Discord, they send it to me because I'm obviously doing something. It's a weekend, and I get excited. I forget to look at my calendar. I forgot. I still forgot to look at the calendar. I get excited. I feel a renewed sense of purpose, of belonging, of fate, even, that a decision that I made that was bad could somehow, in an act that only two things can make come true, the Lord on high himself and CG. Not saying they're equivalent in any way, shape, or form. It just so happens that they control the game and he controls the universe, if that's your type of thing. If not, the Force is totally fine with me. Anyway, I'm feeling a renewed sense of dignity. So when I get home, I'm like, I should probably make a video on the fact that the most exciting thing that happened in a long time was just announced. It's also controversial, and controversy, oh yes, baby. Where's my wallet? It's over here somewhere. Controversy, oh baby, leads to clicks. And every person who watches my video, I get 1/100th of a penny. And those 1/100ths of a penny, they sure add up, and they go directly into my wallet. So I'm excited. Now, obviously, the Grand Admiral of the video game division here at the Galactic Republic, Galactic Empire, opened 25/8 for one extra hour and one extra day of partying hard on board the biggest and deadliest Star Destroyer, the Kraken. Would have made a video about something so spectacular, but he had not. So I go to his stream, and this is pre him changing the thumbnail and the title, and I see that there's a reaction to this post. So I go back and I watch it, and what do I see? He reminds me of the fateful thing that I had left out of my calculations this whole time. And you guys like how I have the Raddus, but I don't have any of the Raddus ships? Ha ha ha. he mentions the one thing that I had not considered. From 5 minutes ago talking to now, from days ago when this came across my desk as a potential leak, to weeks ago on that fateful midnight stream where I lost the bet, I realized that he was right. It just so happens that the post from a company and the people who run SWGOH events, who are, paid contractors to CG, they have a history of trolling on April 1st. And that might seem obvious to all of you guys. It might seem obvious that there's no way that Ray 5 would come to the game. It'd obviously have to be a Luke character because the 40th anniversary, blah, 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 blah. It makes sense in hindsight, but hindsight is 2020, of course, as we all know. But at this point, it still hasn't quite sunk in yet. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. The pieces have been put together. I saw two, but I had not yet seen 4. Or I guess 4 would be like that. Or I guess it's reversed. So I was still in denial a little bit. And this is going to be a little bit of a tangent here, but like this whole 6-minute video wasn't already a tangent. Let me know if you're still watching in the comment section. I do read your comments. I'm going to be honest, I just work like 12 hours a day, so I don't have time to reply to them. Because a lot of them are really long paragraphs, and I read them and I acknowledge them and I store them in my memory bank, but then like formulating like 10-point responses to all of your comments while I'm in the office trying to actually make enough money to survive is a little untenable sometimes. Untenable. Anyway, the other game we play that's super not popular, but I enjoy it because it's fun. It's like a little mental break. The Tacticus game. Their community manager just had like the biggest like meltdown I've ever seen of any game developer or community manager ever about how much they hate April Fool's Day. And there's like a fucking site-wide ban on posting April Fool's stuff. It was the funniest and saddest thing I've seen in a long time. But anyway, it wasn't until I saw that it sunk in. Like I don't know, like a what? I was gonna say like a dagger that's rusted because it quite literally is covered. It's still covered in duct tape from when I had it bandanaed, but it's literally covered. If you can see the rust on the sharp part, it's literally covered in my blood. Don't ask why. But like a knife that had sunk in to a soon-to-be mortal wound, I unfortunately accepted defeat. And for those of you guys who don't believe in APGAINS, I just want you to know that I made a promise to myself at the beginning of this video that realistically it would take me 25 to 30 seconds to talk about what I wanted to talk about today, but I said APGAINS. I'm talking to myself, of course. I don't think you're as good of a YouTuber as you used to be. You don't have the time, obviously, because of your actual job that puts food on the table and keeps the roof over your head, but you just don't have what it takes anymore. You're a coward. You're a little bitch. And so I said to myself, APGAINS, can you make this more than 30 seconds? How long can you push this out? How long, realistically, can you take a 30-second topic and expand that into a long-form YouTube video that will probably be the only content that comes out on this channel today? And by today, well, I guess I technically do mean today because it's after midnight. It's already, well, that looks like it's a 8 or a 6, but it's a little past midnight right now, April 3rd, the day that this is coming out. I have to be up at 5 o'clock, so I'm going to be going to sleep right after this. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. From 30 seconds, we're damn near approaching the 10-minute mark. So what I'm going to do, and what I want you guys to do, is I'm going to try and press the end record button at exactly 10 minutes, so it looks like a nice, crisp, clean 10-minute video. And realistically, the people who click off won't realize they have just wasted 10 minutes of their time, essentially because I just wanted to see that I could do it. I just wanted to see if I could BS long enough, because I don't know. I think I'm losing it. I don't think I have what it takes to be great again. And I think that I was obviously the biggest hot Galaxy of Heroes YouTuber for a number of years, but someone might overtake me. So I'm going to, ready? Bye.